Hello, hi, and welcome to my channel or back to my channel. I'm the one who writes, aka ThatKatWhoBeWriting, and my subscribers are called the writers. So if you'd like to join our ranks in the writing army, then hit that subscribe button. No pressure though. So today we are going to be doing the journal 154 flip through. And Wednesday season 2 was coming out on Netflix, and I really liked this journal. It said, "This is my writing time." I did break my journal buying ban for this journal. I had a journal buying ban in 2025, and I promptly forgot it a couple weeks in, or a couple months in. I will give myself credit. So I named it VA, aka the vampire antagonist. This was just an inside joke with me. And then I had the little like dreadful meal of Wednesday from Wendy's, and I actually like colored this in. So me coloring this in is in with a chat with Kat, and I did the quote, "Follow your dreams. What's or oh my gosh, I did the quote, "Follow your dreams. What's important to you might not be important to everybody else, but that's okay because you have to make yourself happy and you have to make yourself proud." And this is from Bobby from Lugosi Theater. I found him on TikTok. He also has a YouTube here, and I just really, really like that. I resonated with that because a lot of times I feel like, especially with writers, like creative writers who are trying to get published, we're always told like get a real job, like you have to focus on your real job, blah 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 blah, and like we're like you can write when all this other stuff is done, and that's kind of like how I felt for like a very long time, especially in college. Like you have to do all your college work first and then you can write if you have time and all this other stuff, and it was a lot. And also like, oh, once you do all your chores then you can write if you have time, all this other stuff. And I kind of feel like that there is importance to like, yes, make sure that you're living in a like financially stable and clean household, but there's like, if you take 30 minutes in the morning to write first thing and then go get the chores done, then like, it's not gonna the world's not gonna end. So that's kind of my take on it. And just like how I see a lot of people, because I feel like that it's very easy to excuse like, oh well, I just don't have time for writing if you have that mindset. But let's say that your sheets are off your bed and you're not one to just sleep on a bed with no sheets. Well, you're gonna get that done before you go to bed, so might as well write and then get that done, and then you can crash and like go into slumber. All right, so I have my journal goals, and then I have my like just a little meal cut out. I was in this for a whopping 21 days. That's shocking to me. I think like training was probably calming down for me. So I probably didn't have as much like writing notes in it and stuff, but September 27th through October 18th, I mean, that's not too bad. Here are all those stickers, and apparently the markers did not like the glue that I used when I put that backing in there. Let's see. Yeah. But oh well. Anyway, here's some Halloweenish stickers. Okay, in August I like did not keep up with my habit tracker, but in September I did. I did pretty good. I like had, bad or good. So, pretty good on all that stuff. Not a lot of writing though, and really fell off on my vitamins. Ah, this is where I learned that I could print smaller, and my printer was running out of ink here. Here's another spread. Not a lot of washi tape, but that's okay. Okay, so I was rewatching season 1 of Wednesday, preparing for season 2, and I came up with a Wednesday quote. And of course, like I'm a signature in on the journal when I found a Wednesday quote. Here's more spreads. Ah, my friend went to Yellowstone and gave me a postcard, and looks like I was writing down recipes. Here's some candy that I had gotten from a boob basket the year before for my friend. I wrote down what I thought about Dracula's daughter. That was pretty fun. I also wrote down a lot of the Universal movies to watch that I wanted to watch. If you're like big fans of them, please tell me where you watch them, because I'm having kind of a hard time. Here's another spread. All right, I do like how I was using these stickers, even though I had to tape them down because obviously they weren't sticking to the page, as like the little check boxes for for my to-do list. I think that was kind of fun. Okay, so my friend that's also really into Wednesday, she gave me this necklace to use for my journal, and I just really love supportive friends. You know, like most people would be like, no, I'm not going to spend that much money just for it to be used for like, at most 21 days, like this journal was. But like, it's just, I think it's so important. I think it's so important that you find yourself really supportive friends. Okay, so I just read where I'm covering up that I read Agatha all along, but here's another spread. I think I said I read Agatha all along. I watched Agatha all along. Here's another spread and a card that my friend made me before I moved. We had like a little art night before I moved. Here's another spread. I'm a little bit bummed out that I didn't use the Valentine's Day washi tape for this one, but I guess that's okay. Wow, so many spreads. I will write like quotes that maybe aren't journal worthy, but I really resonate with, just really big in markers. So this one says, "You're only being judged from below. You, what? You know, doing better than you." Okay, obviously I was writing this really fast and I didn't actually read what I wrote. Okay, so it's supposed to say, "You're only being judged from below. Nobody doing better than you shames you for trying." So let's fix that right now. Nobody. Boop. Doing better you shames you for trying because they were cringed before too. It's impossible to start at the top when you have to get to the top. What? It's impossible to start at the top, but you have to start to get to the top. Okay, sorry. So the whole quote is, "You're only being judged from below. Nobody doing better than you shames you for trying because they were cringe before too. It's impossible to start at the top, but you have to start to get to the top." That is the quote. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, is a sign that you've been filming for too long. Oh, look at this. I got my boot. Oh, I made a cute little spread for Lesbian Visibility Day. And then I made another one for Coming Out Day. And here's more spreads. And more spreads. And more spreads. And here is a napkin that used to be wrapped around Christmas ornaments. And it was a Halloween napkin, so I put it in here. Okay, so Webkinz came out with their new plush line launch, and I rated them. This was kind of fun, actually. And I bought this napkin for someone else's Halloween party with the understanding that I would get one for my journal. Okay, and that is the end of the flip through for journal 154. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and remember to always find an excuse and a reason to write. Bye-bye!